Welcome back to How to DeFi the System. Today we're going to be talking about why cryptocurrency is important. And I'm going to try and keep this short to the point. Cryptocurrency allows us to take power back from third parties. Very often third parties become the middleman in a lot of transactions. Now, it's very simple if you use the idea of, I'm trying to purchase something from someone in the UK and I'm in Europe. Or I'm trying to purchase something from someone in Europe and I'm in the United States. And when I do that, and I do a transaction on something like PayPal, PayPal is going to do a transfer of currencies, and that transfer of currencies, that exchange rate, is not going to be very good in my favor, and I'm going to lose money doing that. Now, that's a third-party transaction, which is inefficient for me as a user. That is a transaction which can be easily replaced with a blockchain transaction as long as me and the party receiving the currency, the cryptocurrency, believes in the value of cryptocurrency or has access to turn that value into something that they do believe in more, whether it's the euro, the dollar, the pound, what have you. Now, it's important to start removing these third-party systems, and that includes all walks of life. That includes social media. That includes video streaming platforms like YouTube. That includes services like Google and Amazon Web Services, which the ICP is trying to fix. Because these, while they provide a service, that service is jeopardizing our safety in terms of access to valuable information, our data, and also creating a system where freedom of speech can be stifled, ability to access information, ability to access networks can be stifled, and this puts us in a dilemma. Now, as long as these sort of organizations are good actors, that's not too much of a problem, but it's very easy for money and power to corrupt and to change good actors into bad actors. And it's very obvious that governments are not ideally suited as politicians and regulation makers focus a lot less on technology and a lot more on law and policies. And thus they don't have generally the knowledge to go about making the decisions that are necessary or the broad sight to make the decisions that are necessary. And very often what we see is as a populace, as citizens of individual governments or just citizens of the human population, we are left with a short hand of the stick. And that should not be the case anymore. Crypto is important to all of us as a revolution of reclaiming our data, reclaiming our personal power and accessibility to finance, accessibility to freedom of speech, freedom of dominion, freedom of service, And I firmly believe this, and if you believe this too, then like, share, and comment on the video what you think crypto will be used for in the future. I personally would like to see a future where my retina, my fingerprint, and my DNA would be uploaded as a digital format of a biosignature, which I could use as my identification to access my passports, my wallets, the digital access to my devices, access to my home. That to me would be a world where I know I would be secure with all of my assets because only I could access them. And if you use multi-factor for that, where you had to have fingerprint, retina scan, or for more complex stuff, you had to have fingerprint, retina scan, and a DNA sample, then you're talking about something where it'd be very hard to hack into that system, especially if the system used a blockchain identification mechanism to get in. So there's a lot that can be done, and there's a lot that can be done to give us back our sovereignty over the choices and the deliberations that we make to prevent scammers, even though DeFi is full of scams, as we'll go into in a future video, I'm sure. And that's about it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, and share, and have a blessed day.